If you're not even willing to face your own problems, face your own thoughts, how are you going to go out here and face the world, right? How are you going to face the world? How you going to help or lead anybody if you can't lead yourself? When I realized that I had to make a change, I was stuck at a job that I completely hated, right? I was making good money. I was getting paid a lot. I was around successful people selling luxury vehicles and whatnot, but I was so unfulfilled, right? I was unfulfilled. I would wake up and dread waking up. I'd have a great morning. As soon as I walked into the building, my energy was shot. Like I was completely miserable, completely depressed as soon as I stepped foot in there. Micromanaged, um, being led by people who weren't fit to be leaders, but just had a title. And this was not the life I wanted for myself. And I looked around and I seen where their life was. You know, people who would be in unhappy relationships, unhappy marriages, people who never seen their kids. They would vacation maybe like every, maybe once a year. That's not the life that I wanted for myself. I didn't see fulfillment in that lifestyle, but that's all I knew right at that moment. That's the only skill I knew was selling cars to be exact. And it was it wasn't until I was so fed up with my current reality that I decided I'm going to write down pros and cons of staying in this business, right? What are some what are the benefits of staying here? What are some risks that I'm going to have to take? What are all that? What are my options, right? I had to literally sit down with myself and pick my options, right? This is the cost of choosing the lifestyle I have now. This is what it's going to take to have the lifestyle that I want, right? And I had to make a choice. Do I want to be comfortable and be feel safe but yet unfulfilled, or am I going to do whatever it takes to create a life that I want? I never move off emotion, so I put it into the universe and I was letting it kind of play out, right? I felt like when it's time, it would be time. So I would sit at my desk, I would help these customers, and after I helped the customer, I would be like, yeah, I made some money, but so what? It wasn't until one of my managers took a car deal that I sold already and gave it to a different um, salesperson over there that I realized that I didn't even have control of anything. Like I'm working so hard. I'm here for 10 to 12 hours putting my all into this career and these people and all that. I'm not even fulfilled by it. And on top of that, I have no control. I have no control of anything. Like my fate is literally decided by these people who I don't even feel are like fit to lead me. So as a man, I did not feel comfortable maintaining that lifestyle, and I had to make a change. I was fed up. That was my last straw, and I literally quit that same day. Like I didn't even take time. I wasn't even angry. I was at peace, and I realized that this is the time for me to change, right? Or I'm gonna be here forever, just like all these people are. So I went to my office, cleaned my office, took all my stuff to my vehicle, and I drove off. As I'm driving off, I just feel a relief of just peace and serenity and freedom, and that's when I knew I made the right decision, right? Because now I'm building momentum towards the right things, the things that I want to do. But I had to face myself. I had to be honest with myself and choose myself, right? I had to choose myself and the life that I wanted for myself instead of what these people wanted me to be, right? They had all these high expectations. Oh, you could own a dealership, or you could do this. You're gonna be top salesperson. I was one of the best used car salesperson people there, but that didn't fulfill me. That didn't do nothing for me. I didn't really care about that title. I wanted more of an impact, you know. So I went towards that direction, and ever since then, I've always chose myself and chose to better myself since then. And now that's what I help other people do. I help other people change their life and choose themselves and develop their mindset to become the best version of themselves, right? And ever since I started this journey, it's like it doesn't even feel like work. It feels like if it just feels so natural. It feels effortless. It feels like I'm right where I need to be. It feels purposeful. The only thing I'd say I miss is probably the pace, because it was more of a fast paced environment, and I like working under pressure. But helping people and seeing them grow and develop and change their lives, that's been the most impactful thing and the most rewarding thing that I've done ever in my entire life. So for anybody that's on the fence about choosing themselves, about, quitting that job or taking that risk, or, leaving that relationship or whatever it is, if you're not fulfilled, it's your life. Like, the clock's ticking. The clock is ticking. You're never going to get that time back. You could be a lot closer to the life you want if you just started now, instead of waiting for a certain time, or just being comfortable with where you're at. That comfortability, you're always going to feel like you're not doing enough, or you're miserable or depressed or whatever it is, and you won't know why. It's because you're choosing a life that you don't want, and your subconscious knows. You know it. You can lie to everybody else, but when you go to bed at night, it's always going to be you. Right now, right after you get done watching this video, I need you to write 5 reasons on why you should stay where you're at right now, at the job you're in, the relationship you're in, the friends you're around. Give 5 reasons why to continue doing what you're doing, and then I want you to give 5 reasons why you should leave, or you should start fresh, or go a different direction that you feel like would be better for you. Give 5 reasons, 5 pros, 5 cons on each side, and I want you to make a decision tomorrow. As soon as you're done doing that, go ahead and comment below. Comment that you're done. Let me know that you're done. And if you have trouble deciding which way to go, just make a comment and I'll reply to as many people as I can. All right. Thank you guys for watching the video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. I got a lot of these videos coming your way. Stay tuned.